Good morning. My name is Ryan, and I wanted to make a video this morning about everything going on in the news. Everybody's all upset. Everybody should be. There's a lot of bad stuff going on. It's been going on for a long time. I've been trying to talk about it for decades. Nobody wanted to. Now everybody's figuring it out, and everybody's upset. Good. About time. Glad you're here. Welcome aboard. Uh, Everyone keeps complaining about the politicians and how piss poor quality they are. Uh, and anybody paying attention knows that it's the right and the left. Um, I think Trump is probably the best. He was the best candidate for president in the last election. Not because he's great, but because the candidates are so poor. And it's because of the system that we've created / allowed to happen. We are not going to have great, intelligent, honorable, uncorrupted politicians as long as we continue to nominate and elect career politicians who go on to commit crimes and corruption and then get reelected. I don't know every step in the process to do this because unfortunately I'm surrounded by people who aren't paying attention, who don't understand what's going on half the time. Um, Even when they know there's a problem, they have no idea how to fix it, and they're not willing to even consider the things that would really do something to fix it. But we really have to we have to change the structure of our government, how Congress works. We need to go back to a more constitutional government, and we need to get professional politicians out. If you keep electing people whose job is to be a politician, they're going to do politician things. It's going to be slimy. And the longer they're in there, the more corrupt they will get. And that's because of the system that we've allowed to become our system of governance. And we're to a point now where, I mean, I don't want to be a politician. Y'all don't want me to be a politician. I'm not getting elected. But let's say that I was a better candidate. I've never tried to get rich. I've never wanted to. At the height of my income earning, I gave away 2/3 of every dollar I made every day. And lived on the street. Slept outdoors making hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars a day. And I slept on the street every night and gave away hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars every day. So if you wanted somebody who's not corrupt, I would be a great guy to elect. But not only is the system not going to elect me, and you shouldn't. I'm not volunteering. But if there's somebody like me, there's no way in heck I can get anywhere near elected office. Because you've created a system that requires people to be corrupt to get elected. If it requires millions and millions of dollars to get elected, to even any kind of powerful position in a state, you want to be the California comptroller or whatever, like you need tons of money. Most normal people don't have millions of dollars in their bank account to run a campaign. Which means they got to make deals with people. And nobody's giving out millions of dollars to people and not expecting anything in return. Very few people. People with more money than they know what to do with, right? Elon Musk maybe can give away millions and millions of dollars and not accept anything for it. There's not a lot of people who are going to do that. So you're literally ensuring by electing career politicians and not fixing the system that requires millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars to get elected, you are ensuring Corruption. You are ensuring bad governance. You are guaranteeing it. Now, I don't know how we get from here to there. You know, I don't want a revolution. I don't want civil war. And I don't think most Americans do. We want to have nice lives. We want to enjoy our hiking. We want to, a lot of people have families they want to spend time with. They want to raise their kids. They don't want to be fighting in trenches. They don't have to, look over their back every time they go outside of their house to worry about someone, blowing their head off. Nobody wants war. And unfortunately, we're in a position where that might be the only choice to fix this. But if you got any better ideas, I would love to hear about them. Tell me down below. How do we change this system to where you don't need millions of dollars to get elected to any kind of office? The people who are in there now, I mean, the problem is it would be easily fixable, right? If we said, I don't know, put the fear of God in every politician and said, if you don't fix this, you're going to have nothing left but regret. Forever and ever and ever. Now fix it. I mean, maybe. But I don't see that happening. You try doing that, you're going to go to prison. Don't go threatening politicians. For your own sake. But without politicians being scared for their lives, I don't see them changing it. Why would they? They get rich. Once they get in the system and they follow their marching orders, they get rich. You don't have to be a genius to, everybody knows. And if you don't, Google it. It's real easy. So we all know this is happening. We all know why it's happening. And the solution is to get people who aren't professional politicians into office, who want to slash budgets, slash the bureaucracy, slash the procedures so that Congress can actually do something besides, argue with each other. But it's not going to happen. We're not going to fix this country as long as we keep electing professional corruption artists. That's what's happening, and that's why we're here. It's been like this for a long time. And I'm just a guy in a hammock, right? But I've followed this for my entire life. I've known about the corruption in our government since I was a small child because of the way that I was raised and how I lived. I grew up reading the news, watching the news, listening to the news on the radio. I used to cry myself to sleep at night as a kid because I wasn't equipped to handle all the news I was consuming and all the horrors of the world. While other kids my age were trying to get their first peck on the cheek from a girl, I was reading the New York Times every day. Back before it was a propaganda, nothing but propaganda. But here we are, and it's a lot more complicated now to fix than it was then. We have, all the computer stuff, all the surveillance stuff, all the AI stuff. All of our records are on, our cell phones and databases and everything else. So we're in a real bind. But I still want to fix it. And I'm still willing to try. But we got to be smart about it, and you got to understand that you can't build a system that ensures corruption and then expect there not to be corruption. It's just not how things work. And people who are making billions of dollars, individually millions, but as a group, our federal politicians, they're making billions of dollars in corrupt money. It's just pure corruption. And they're not going to give that up without a fight. I don't know how we fix it, but I'd like to. So you got any ideas, drop them down below in the comments. You think I'm an idiot, drop it down below in the comments. You think I look funny, drop it down in the comments below, please. Like, share, subscribe. If you got any questions, if you want me to talk about anything specific, drop it down below in the comments. Thanks for watching. Hope everybody has a great day. God bless America. And be well. Thank you.